The heart of Denise Darvall. The history of medicine is full of amazing advances, but few stand out as much as the first successful human heart transplant. This event, led by South African surgeon Dr. Christiaan Barnard in 1967, not only marked a turning point in medical history, but also brought with it a supernatural enigma that has puzzled scientists and skeptics alike for decades. In the 1960s, medical science was in a period of rapid evolution. Advances in surgery, anesthesia, and intensive care have allowed previously unimaginable procedures to become possible. However, the human heart was still considered an untouchable organ due to its complexity and vital importance. The idea of transplanting a heart seemed, for many, like a distant dream. Dr. Christiaan Barnard, born in the town of Beaufort West, South Africa, was one of those dreamers. After completing his medical studies at the University of Cape Town, Barnard specialized in cardiac surgery in the United States, where he had the opportunity to work with some of the biggest names in cardiology at the time. Inspired by pioneering work in organ transplants, he returned to South Africa with a determination to make history. The patient who would become part of this story was Louis Washkansky, a 53-year-old man suffering from terminal heart failure. His condition was so serious that, without a transplant, he would only have weeks to live. The decision to accept the risk of an experimental transplant was an act of courage on the part of both Washkansky and his family. For a heart transplant, a compatible donor is essential. On December 2, 1967, Denise Darvall, a 25-year-old woman, was involved in a fatal car accident. Her parents agreed to donate her heart, knowing that her tragic end could give someone else a new chance at life. However, what no one could have predicted was the extraordinary phenomenon that would accompany this donation. Accounts from witnesses present at the hospital that night speak of a series of inexplicable events. Nurses and doctors reported seeing orbs of bright, pulsating light in some areas of the hospital, and some of the medical staff witnessed a translucent figure at delicate moments in the operating room during the procedure. Some claim to have felt a comforting, inexplicable presence, as if they had been observed for most of the surgery. Some nursing professionals later reported that they had said prayers and asked for the entire procedure to be assisted by benevolent spirits. It is not known exactly what they saw, nor how many witnesses had such experiences, but it is undeniable that something memorable happened that day. In the early hours of December 3, 1967, at Groote Schuur Hospital, Dr. Barnard and his team began surgery that lasted approximately 9 hours. With meticulous precision, Washkansky's heart was removed and replaced with Denise Darvall's. As the new heart began beating in Washkansky's chest, the monitors recorded an unusually strong and regular heartbeat pattern, something never seen before in a transplant. Louis Washkansky survived the surgery and, surprisingly, showed signs of recovery that defied all medical expectations. The fact is that, despite his recovery and advances, Louis, during the only 18 days he lived after surgery, proved that this type of transplant was possible and, for unofficial records, Louis reported vivid and strange experiences. He claimed to have visions of Denise Darvall, the heart donor, as if she were somehow present in his new life. At certain moments, he seemed to have knowledge and memories that could not be his. Although Washkansky succumbed to pneumonia, the result of his suppressed immune system, the technical success of the transplant was a proof of concept and a significant advance in medicine. However, The supernatural reports associated with the procedure opened a new field of speculation and study. Scientists and spiritualists debated whether Denise Darvall's soul had somehow accompanied her heart, providing a new perspective on life and death. If not, what would it be? They questioned each other. However, unofficial events, for countless reasons, would never be taken into consideration. After all, most scientists do not want their careers linked to events that they cannot explain. The first human heart transplant paved the way for numerous advances in cardiology and the treatment of heart disease. The technique has been refined over the years, and today, heart transplants are relatively common procedures with unparalleled success rates. Dr. Christiane Barnard not only accomplished an extraordinary medical feat, but also inadvertently brought to light the possibility that forces exist beyond scientific understanding. His work continues to save lives today, and the supernatural mystery surrounding this first heart transplant serves as a reminder that the unknown often goes hand in hand with science. The story of the first human heart transplant is a tale of courage, innovation, and hope, but also of mystery and inexplicable phenomena. It is not only a milestone in medicine, but a testament to the human spirit seeking solutions to the most difficult challenges and the possibility that there is more to the universe than we can understand. Some call them processes of pure science. Others declare, this is in fact a miracle disguised as science. Dr. Christiane Barnard and his team demonstrated that, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles, perseverance, science, and, why not, faith, can together perform true miracles, which will be remembered for eternity.